and I just talked to Coach Kenny Ellis and Calvin Ford, and that news with Frank Martin and Gervonta Tank Davis is the real deal. It's a go. So tell me, what you think about the matchup stylistically?
I think it's better than I think it's a good matchup. Like as far as if he ain't fighting like Shakur, Lomachenko, other than like them two right now at the weight, I'd have probably picked him third off the top of my head. That's probably who I would have picked after them. You got somebody that's elite. He got a winning mentality since he ain't lost, even though he ain't really fight. Frank haven't fought top competition, but he haven't lost. He's sturdy like Tank, like a little kind of like a little strong fighter
Durable.
that can box and durable and could bang, could punch too. So I think the build up would be pretty good. Um, I think it's the
Softball,
best match.
softball.
Yeah, yep, both southpaw. I think they both been in the ring before, right? In like
Yes.
spar.
Yes, yes. We was actually speaking upon the interview I did with him.
I heard he said he seen the sparring on YouTube or something like that. The sparring ain't on YouTube, so I don't know. I ain't never even seen the sparring guy on there, and like I had a few people hit me up like asking me like, "This was you? That was good work or whatever it may be." Tank was whooping the dude ass. You know what I'm talking about?
Uh,
But it wasn't me. The dude was a whole orthodox fighter. The coach I said he seen a video on YouTube or something. Ain't no video out on YouTube. But Showtime was there when we did the sparring, so the crew. So it was good work. Tank got power. He more of an explosive, an elusive fighter. Like you got to be on point because he coming with like that one shot, like he really looking to time you with that one shot. But he got more than just that one shot. But that's like his like he good at that. He good at what he do when it come to that one shot. So in the sparring, man, we was like it was back and forth. The sparring was back and forth. I landed some big shots. He landed some good shots too. Um, and the people in the gym, far as the best shot in the gym, the people in the gym know when the best shot in the gym. So you know, nah, for real, what happened was I sparred one of his homeboys. One of his homeboys was in camp with him, and me and dude was supposed to go like 6 rounds. It was Floyd was in the ring and hyping the sparring up and stuff. I ended up stopping him at like 4 or whatever. So we were supposed to spar again. That was on a Monday. We were supposed to spar again on Wednesday, and then Tank people had came up to me and just had asked me would I get Tank some rounds or whatever. So I guess he was trying to redeem his homeboy. So we got in there and we did like 4 rounds. They had to stop the sparring though. They had to end up stopping the sparring because it was getting we was turned up. I love that fight though. Like we was able to make that fight happen. You know what I mean? It ain't none of that. A lot of times these guys be talking about these fighters just want to payday. Everybody want to payday at the end of the day. You know what I mean? But like I ain't just doing none of that name dropping for no payday. I'm trying to be where they at. I'm trying to be in tank position. I ain't just here to just get up there and get knocked off. You know what I mean?
Gearing up to the fight, all that old footage is going to be released to promote this fight more.
yeah. They probably, Tank ain't gonna let him show if he was getting off and sparring, but they might show. They might show pictures or little action shots or something. But
Or clips, little clips of that they
I mean,
would never
they
been
should.
able to release.
Yeah, they should. Shit, if I was Tank, if he did get off on Tank, shit, that's what they should show at the sale, man.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's just sparring, but to the general public, they might be like, "Damn, he getting off on them," so they might that might make them buy into it.
Before
So
before me talking about the sparring and all that, he said Frank told me that he landed the best shot in the gym. What do you when you hear that? Do you feel like it was more like oh oohs and ahs in the Mayweather gym once the shot got landed, or do you feel like it was like maybe the shot affected Tank, and that's why it was the biggest shot? Like, why? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, that's you never know. That could just be an opinion.
Mm-hmm.
You know, really the only time you would really know if people was there, like whoever was there to see it. But it's just sparring, man. Like you could wake up, you could be up all night. Sparring don't really mean much to a lot of people. I know a lot of cats that don't really do too much in sparring. Tank kind of, from what I heard, kind of like that. Sparring ain't really. I'm sure he could put you out though if you want, but he ain't getting his glory in the gym, so you never know with that.
Mm. Mm. What do you think about the matchup itself, though? Like, obviously, you mentioned other fights that you would rather see. Obviously, you said this is the third on your list, but does it crosses the T's and dots the I's when it comes down to Tank Davis and people speaking upon the guys that he has been fighting and choosing to fight?
I think business wise, it probably easy to get done since they both with PBC, so that's easier for him and the
I'm
promoter.
more kind of like speaking upon the actual skills. To be real,
Oh, you
like
talking
people,
about
people, uh,
skill wise?
people tend to say that Tank hasn't fought anybody um, darker than him, and that is flat-footed.
Yeah, but see, that don't really fight. He don't even move around like that. Like he not. See, that's what I mean when I say you can't always look at he out of Earl Spence camp. I like Frank Martin. He seemed like a solid dude. Like with a good head on his shoulders, he gonna come to fight. But like he don't really like he box and stuff, but he not like all right. For instance, Earl Spence. If you didn't see his color and you watched the fight, you wouldn't really know that he was so called the color he is. If you were going at it like that, you would be like, is he Mexican or what? Like who? It's kind of like his style is mixed. Like it ain't really. It's like black Mexican combined almost. But it matter who taught you and your color and styles is how did Mike Tyson fight? I mean, he was fast and stuff, but he was a fucking as aggressive as they come. So that's subjective, but I get what people saying, but that would be Devin Haney or Shakur if you talking like that. When you say that definition of that would be him fighting Devin Haney or Shakur. That's Frank gonna be right there. He not no dancer or no mover like that. He boxed, but he like the guy that he fought his last fight was more of a boxer than him, right? Whatever he
Artem,
was. Yeah. So you see what I'm saying? That dude kind of outboxed. He did the better boxing than Frank. So it really matters your style, like a color. I get what people saying. That's Shakur and Devin Haney. Like, all right, them two is just master boxers. We want to see if he can do that elite level. But I mean, the guy
but
that
if that
Frank
was the
fought,
case, but if that was the case, they would say those names, and they do say those names. But legitly, they're speaking upon. If you look at Tank resume, he hasn't fought a black fighter.
yeah, but how many is it though? Anyway, like at that weight, it's only a couple that's really even good. Like that don't mean nothing. Tank gonna knock most of them out, if not all. Like any Shakur and Devin, the only ones you could say, all right, he can beat Tank and people, it'll make sense. But I don't care what color they is. If Tank hit him, ain't no color to no chin or no conscience. Shit, if you look at dude, I mean, yeah, you could say, I don't know what was he? What's his name? The guy that he knocked out. And what's his name? Garcia.
Hector.
Yeah, I mean, you could say Dominic. I mean, come on, whatever, man. Like it is what it is. He gonna sleep 98% of the guys he get in the ring with, regardless. But I ain't gonna lie, I like this Tank Frank Martin fight though. Like if it would have been Pitbull or even Rayo.
Yeah, your mic is a little muffly. That's right.
Oh, you hear me?
Yeah, now it's way
My
clear.
bad. I had my finger on it. My fault.
Okay.
But I like this fight. Like, even if I was like, I go on my way to see this fight. Some of them, I'm like, I just watch the replay or just I already know what's gonna happen. I want to see this fight though, just because I do think Frank gonna land some good shots and make it a challenge. I don't see him just going, what it seemed like. His mentality seemed like he seemed like a dog. Like he gonna go in there and try to get his win. So. But the only thing with Tank is, man, Tank got that neutralizer. Like he could be he could be down. The fight could look even, but man, Tank could land one. He got real power, like a Wilder, but way better skills. But he can hurt anybody that he touch. But Frank looked like he got some power too, and I ain't gonna lie, I give this one to pass. Like in my opinion, if I'm like, all right, pay-per-view, good fight, like yeah, I'll take this one because
Undefeated fighters.
yeah, and somebody's gonna come to win. We know he's gonna be in shape. They train hard. He out of Earl Spence camp, so we know he young, he getting the shot. His mentality, he ain't a punk. Um, he ain't scared of Tank. So I like the fight. So I can't complain about this one.
Who's
I
the
ain't want
best?
to see him in Pit Bull, so
Who's the better defensive fighter?
Tank,
Mm. Who's better on their feet?
Tank.
Mm. I don't want to talk about who punches harder.
Yeah. Tank better at everything in my opinion, but dude can do everything pretty well, not everything, but dude is a good fighter, Frank.
What about
Frank
physical
Martin.
strength?
Now I don't know about that. Maybe Frank. Maybe Frank. I might give him that. He looked or is even that one is up in the air. Frank looked strong from what he looked like. And Frank looked like he got some pop. So, I'm saying Tank, because Tank is just, I mean, no matter what people could say, Tank, cherry pick, this, whatever, Tank is a talented fighter. Real